Hello, welcome. This is my first vlog, well, on this channel anyway. I've got another channel where I do beauty, skincare, fashion, that sort of thing. But I wanted to branch out and do a vlogging channel as well, or like stuff around the home anyway, things I couldn't really put on the other channel. So yeah, welcome to this one. So yeah, I'm really throwing you in at the deep end today, to be quite honest with you, because I've got so much to do. It is a Friday. Fridays are like my day that I normally don't film, you know, my other stuff anyway, and I just kind of do everything that I need to do. And to be honest with you, I've had a really busy week, so I need to cram so much in today. So yeah, there'll be like, I've got some cleaning to do, like a speed clean. I've really been putting it off this week, just doing like the bare minimum. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a deep clean or anything like that, but I need to do a speed clean. Well, I need to cram in as much as I can before my son finishes school, well, sixth form. So yeah, that'll be fun. I've got to go, actually in about 20 minutes, I've got to go to the doctor's as well. So I need to go there, and then I think I will nip to, I don't know, I was going to go to Home Bargains, but I don't know if I can be bothered to drive there, or if there's enough charge in the car. Actually, I forgot about that. I didn't put it on charge last night. So that might have to wait. But yeah, if not, I'll do that tomorrow and kind of cross it over a bit maybe. But yeah, so I don't know what I've got planned for today. It's just going to be bits and bobs, as I say, cramming in as much as I can. And yeah, I'll just take you with me, I guess. So yeah, as I say, I've got about 20 minutes before I need to get to the doctor's. So I'm just going to quickly tidy the bedroom. I'm not going to dust it or anything yet, just, you know, surface stuff. And yeah, just before I go. So that looks a bit more presentable now, doesn't it? I just need to dust and hoover later. And then I was going to do the kitchen, but I've just forgotten I put a wash on, so it's really noisy in there. Yeah, it's not going to be that great. We'll do that later as well. Yeah. Oh, this picture, that one, fell. You know the command strips? It frightened the life out of me. And a shelf as well. Do you know what? It's been up for about 2 years, right? And the other day, we were just sat on the sofa, and it just fell off the wall, like the command strips and the shelf. Like it's not a shelf, I'll show you. Like it was here, like one of these shelves. So I'll show you on this side. So there were like that, 3 of them. And the one on the bottom literally fell off. Frightened the life out of us. But yeah, how weird, you know, that, as I said, they've been up for 2 years and they just both fell down at the same time. So I'm gonna have to get some more command strips. I might grab those today actually, or tomorrow when I go to Home Bargains. But yeah, weird, very weird. So I am going to go to the doctor's now, as I say. Can you hear the washing machine? It's really loud, isn't it? Yeah, and yeah, I guess I'll see you when I get back. Okay, yeah, so I'm back. So job done. Yeah, that's done and dusted. Really good outcome there. I'll go into that more in another video. But yeah, right, so it's lunchtime. I'm going to do myself some lunch. I'm going to make myself a little pizza. I've been loving these lately and they're really good. I think they come to about 350 calories in total, and I'm trying to be good. So yeah, so these are like these flatbreads. These ones here from Deli Kitchen. They're not much. I got these from M&S, but I think you can get them pretty much anywhere. And they're only like one to £2 normally. But they're perfect for like little pizzas. So I'm going to do that as my base. And then I'm going to take some tomato puree and just make myself a little sauce. So just the right amount for one pizza is about 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to dilute that with 2 tablespoons of water. And then just mix that up so it makes like a thick tomato sauce. You know, like a typical pizza base sauce, really. So yeah, it's like that. So it's quite a thick sort of sauce, and then we'll put that onto the base. And then if I'm doing big pizzas, I normally like put herbs and garlic and all sorts in the sauce. But yeah, just for a quick one, we'll just do it like that. Just realised I forgot to put the oven on. So I've just done that. I've just done it to 200. Then I'm going to take some grated cheese. So I've got the mozzarella and cheese mix. I think it's mozzarella and, you know, your normal cheddar. Yeah, I'll put my hands in because it's only me that eats this. Before anyone says anything. I don't like that either when people put their hands in stuff, but if it's only mine, then it doesn't matter. Just a couple of like small handfuls. Then I've got some slices of chorizo or chorizo, whatever you want to say. So I'm going to take about 3 of those. So I'll pop that on. They're quite big, but they do shrink. And then about 4, I think, slices of pepperoni. Just random. There we go. Oh, there's 2 there. There we go. Again, it's only me eating it. And then my secret ingredient, we're going to go on with some hot honey. This one, I can't remember if it's from Aldi. Oh, it says on the back, yeah, Aldi. I was going to say, I can't remember if it's Aldi or Lidl, one of the two. Drizzle that over the top. So quick this is, and I'm a nightmare for not eating all day. So yeah, this has been like, you know, a really good little fill-in sort of snack, and it stops me, or not snack, lunch. I was going to say, and it stops me from snacking throughout the day then. So yeah, and then I'm going to pop that in the oven for 10 minutes. And then while that's cooking, I'm just going to make myself a drink, I think. I don't know if to have a tea or a coffee. I might actually just have a tea, you know. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. So yeah, I'll just mention briefly, sort of with regards to the doctors, just I'm going to mention it because I'm sure that a lot of women are going through the same thing as me, and it's been an absolute nightmare, to be quite honest with you. So basically, without being TMI, I get, and I have done for probably about 1.5 years now. I mean, I'm nearly 45 in January. And for the past 1.5 years, I've been having the most, oh, pizza's ready. Blooming typical, it's slightly overdone. It is never like that, I swear. It's because I was chatting and I forgot to put the timer on, to be quite honest with you, so I did this for an extra 2 minutes probably. But there you go, lesson learned. 10 minutes is perfect. It's not too bad, it's edible. But yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. It's normally not got the black patches, should we say. I can't believe that. But no, it's a nice pizza. And as I said, you know, if you're trying to, you know, be a bit more careful with your calories or whatever, then, you know, you can still have a very tasty pizza. Jesus, I can't even get through that bit. I've cremated that edge. That's, you know, as I say, I calculated to be around, I'm sure it was about 350 calories, which I think is pretty good, you know, for a lunch in itself. And it is nice and filling. A little bit of carbs, but, you know. So, yeah, there we go. Yummy. So, yeah, I'll just finish off where I just left off before the oven went off. Leave that to cool down a bit. So, yeah, I've been having the most ridiculously bad periods. They last about 1.5 weeks. And not only that, they're painful. In the past, probably going back about 14 years, I was, you know, taken in for an operation for endometriosis, and they did say it could come back at any time. And they did scan me, like an internal scan. Oh, and they did like a tummy, you know, like when you're having a kid, like a tummy scan as well. Ultrasound, that's it. And they didn't find any endometriosis this time, but they did find a large fibroid on my uterus. So basically, that's why I've been having these ridiculous periods. They probably for about the first 3 days, I'm pretty much housebound because, as I say, this is the TMI bit, but they're so heavy that I have to change like every 20 to 30 minutes. And if I don't, then, you know, I leak through, which is awful. We went to Norwich a few months ago now, and I was in tears because between me getting in the car, bearing in mind it's about 40 minutes from me. So I got in the car, my husband drove, so drove all the way to Norwich, got out the car, and then about a 5-minute walk, we got into Primark. And I was halfway around Primark and I looked down and it was just all over the front of my jeans. Honestly, it was the most embarrassing. It was embarrassing, but horrendous experience I think I've ever experienced. It was awful. So I quickly grabbed I just got some leggings and some clean underwear, went to Boots and changed, and then I didn't really want to be there anymore, so pretty much just went back home. But yeah, that's just an example of what it's like for me, and that's why I say I'm pretty much housebound, because that happens if I leave, which is not nice. And I've been trying to fight for about 1.5 years, as I say. I actually changed doctors because my previous doctor weren't very helpful at all. I just kept getting told, oh, it's because you're a woman. And this is from a woman as well. Oh, you know, it's just women things, and my age, I got told, oh, it's because of your age and all that sort of thing, even though I am perimenopausal because I've got symptoms, but I'm not like full on menopause because I've had like blood tests and stuff and there's no trace of it. So yeah, so that's been fun. But yeah, luckily, as I say, I went to the doctors this morning after my scan, which, as I say, found that fibroid, and she has now referred me to gynae to hopefully have an operation to have it removed, and then fingers crossed I should go back to normal again. But yeah, as I said, I wanted to mention it really because I'm sure that there are many other women that are going through the same thing and haven't got a clue what's going on. So yeah, obviously if that is happening to you, then I highly recommend like going down the route that I did and just keep fighting and try and get a scan. The scan actually happened really quick. It was like about a week before like they referred me, and then I went for the scan and the results came back the same day. But the gynae, they said, can take up to 1 year, which is just ridiculous, isn't it? But there we go. We get on, we move, as they say. So I am just going to eat my cremated pizza. And then, I guess I'll do a bit of housework after that. Fun. It is so good though. And I do find that adding the hot honey obviously gives it a little bit of a kick, but also like the base just being tomato puree and water can be a bit tart, as they say, a bit sour. So yeah, the honey or the hot honey actually adds that little bit of sweetness to it as well, which is nice. I am. Oh, does anyone else find that like doing the housework is like a workout in itself? Because I swear to God, I probably lose about £3 just doing like a good housework session. Well, maybe not, I wish. So I think I'm actually going to leave this here. I'm so wheezy. I'll do the upstairs on the next one. So, because I've done this and I thought, God, this is going on forever. So I will kind of split it. We'll do the upstairs next time. And I will try and get to Home Bargains as well tomorrow. So I'll put that into the next one as well. So yeah, I've really enjoyed filming this actually. I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.